Well, we're having a ball, and I guess you would like to hear my little story. For most of my life, I have had shops. I've been in the retail business, and 2 years ago, very, very suddenly, I lost a business. I basically was totally unemployable to anybody, having worked for myself all my life. And being a single mum, I was left to bring the kids up. And I was left panicking, trying to find something very, very fast that would fill the gap. And I did all the internet scams and the various bits and pieces. And nothing worked. I was losing what little money I had, nothing worked. And it was in October of last year where I was beginning to panic. And it was one particular day where I had a challenge. All I had in the world was 2 £20 notes. And I couldn't work out whether I was going to buy food for the kids or stop the gas and electricity being cut off. And I went and had a little shout at the universe that particular morning, and I said, you know something, I really, really don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. Somebody up there better sort something out, because I have had enough. That afternoon I came back and I had an email, and I think it said, yes, it was an email, and this lady, who isn't with us today, said, I want you to look at a video. And this video was entitled, A Way Out of the Mess We're All In. So I looked, I laughed out loud, and I watched this video of this guy standing by a lake. And I got straight back to the girl, and she said, ring this guy up and talk to him, will you? So I talked to Paul Smith. And Paul Smith did his little spiel on me. And believe me, he's quite good at it. And he prides himself in saying, I get people signed into this business, and they don't even know what the business is called. And they don't even look at a website. I was one of those. And I said to Paul, I have £40 in the whole world, and I can't afford to give it to this business because I need it back in my purse by the end of the week. And he said, you know something? We can do it. I'll work hard with you. We'll get that money back in your purse. And I said, look, I tell you something, I want you to stop talking because I can smell the money. I don't understand a word that you've said, but I'm really, really teachable. Will you teach me? And he said, you know something? Yeah. So I said, okay, what do I have to do? He said, go find 4 people. Don't open your mouth. Don't speak to them because you don't know what to say. I want you to put them straight onto me. It's called 3-way calling. You listen in, I'm going to talk to your people, and that's how we're going to do it. So I said, okay. So you want 4 people, do you? So the next day, 4 people rang Paul Smith. One of them has just been up here. Well done, Bill. First day, 4 people. I said, Paul, what do I do next? He said, go find me another 4. So I went and found another 4. That was the second day. And then I said, what do I do next? And he said, go and find another 4. So I found another 4. 12 people in 3 days. Right? That's all I did. And at the end of the month, there was 100 people in the group. Now, you know, words fail me. Words fail me, Danny. And words fail me, Mike, what you actually achieved for my family. So, thank you very much indeed. That's all I have to say.
Sorry. Please, Kay, would you come up and do a little testimonial?
This is just actually half of them, but I'm really, really chuffed to bits that they've all come. It's been an amazing journey, and the difference between this business and other businesses I've been in before is the interaction, the love, the kindness, the sharing. It's been phenomenal, and it's changing lives.
This lovely lady happens to be my upline right at the very, very top of the tree within the United Kingdom, underneath Paul. So have a little chat, darling.
I don't know where to start, really. I'm very, very nervous, but I'll just tell you my little story. I've been very, very fortunate to be at home and bring up my two children for well, now 16 and 18. And my husband's worked very, very hard for me to have that privilege. And about 3 years ago, I noticed that we were treading water. He was working harder and longer hours, and we, in fact, going down. And I said to him, I need to go out to work. You know, I need to do something to bring in some more money. And that's really, he didn't want me to do that. I've been really happy at home. That's where I like to be with my children. And I started to search. I thought, well, you know, if I had to do it, I could perhaps do a home business. And 3 years ago, I didn't even really have, well, I didn't have an email address, to be honest. I didn't. I know the computer, the boys had it, but that was not my thing. So I started to look online to do a home business. And I dabbled in a few things and not really made much money at all. Until last September, I got a Skype message from Paul over there, and he told me about WNP, he told me about his history, etc. And I looked at it and I thought, wow, this guy's, his past was just brilliant. And I thought, if it's going to work, one thing I had realised, that you need help. No one can do a home business on their own. You do need to be, you know, guided at some point. So I looked at it and I didn't hesitate. Corinne literally took me words out of my mouth, really. I smelt the money, and I just thought this was really a brilliant option. So, you know, my husband, I don't want him to have to work 12, 14 hours a day, you know, and I know what we was doing, our mortgage was never going to get paid off, you know, we'd have to sell our home. So I just thought, right, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, and I really have not looked back. Paul has been such a fabulous mentor, he really, really has. And it was just one email I sent to somebody who I'd known. I'd only met her once, and unfortunately she's not here today, she's not well. But that email then went to Corinne, and Corinne was the pal that opened the business for me. So you only need that one person, you really do. And it's payback time. My big why is, you know, for my husband not to have to keep doing what he's doing. You know, he's not getting any younger. Well, none of us are always. So that's my story. So, and you know, anybody can do it. The back to work mum, you know, you don't have to be really computer savvy. You know, you just go out there, hand out a business card. You know, if you're car booting, wherever you are, just get talking. And you could. Somebody said to me out there, you know, how do I do it? And I said, well, really, there's no special way. But all I can say is, you can never say the wrong thing to the right person. That's it.
Not only that, but Sally's also stepped up to the plate, because she organises and runs very efficiently the London meeting, which is at 61 Gloucester Road at Regis Hotel. So, well done.
Thank you. I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody who attends the meetings. You know, Paul drives down every week, Corinne, absolutely fabulous support. And also, my son is in the business, I forgot to mention, he's just finishing his A-levels, and he comes to the London meeting every week, and he's moving out to Menorca at the end of June. My father lives out there, and he's taking the business there, so good luck for Jace.
Brilliant. Well done. Thank you.